When you have a certain type of vibe, energy, presence that is pinpoint to perfection, picture perfect, smooth, silky, you're on point. You're not a waster. You're on point. You're professional. You become more attractive over time. Not the other way around from all the bad days and the misery you've been through. You're a professional. Therefore, you become more attractive over time. You were chosen for this. Your presence will be magnetic. You do have to protect yourself and your energy at all times. You can't just be accepting anything that comes by you, anything that comes in your life, any girl who reaches out, anyone that wants to be your friend all of a sudden. You got to be careful. Because you're going to get a lot of it. A lot of it is going to come your way. You got to be careful. The reason I'm making this video right now is because I was just with a friend earlier. He lives not even in my province. How I met him in the first place, and I'll tell you this little backstory right quick. Before I moved here, when I was living in the apartment that I was living in before my house here, in 2021, he moved into that same apartment building. That's how I met him, and now he lives out of this province about 2.5 hours away. But today he came to PEI where I live. He worked a job for somebody else that they couldn't take because that's why he was here in the first place. And he came back here to work in a specific building, and they paid him for the travel and all that kind of stuff. And he hit me up, so we went and got some groceries and all that other shit earlier today. So I shouldn't say earlier today, it was like 2 hours ago, but earlier than right now. And he couldn't stay for long, that's why we just did a couple things and shit like that. He was telling me, like, bro, like, the trajectory you're heading in right now, like the things you're doing, so on and so forth, like, you gotta watch out, bro. You gotta be careful. Cause like I show this guy a few things and he's like, oh yeah, like no surprise. And yeah, I'm telling you guys now, this is real shit. Like, you have to be careful. You can't just be giving your energy away to everybody. You can't just be accepting everything that comes your way and get caught up into all that stuff. You have to stay focused. You have to stay focused on the task at hand. Like I said, you have to live and this is what we talked about as well. The best way to live is live every day of your life in the present moment. Get better at that. Get better at living in the present moment where you're not thinking about other things. You're in the present moment right now. You're not overthinking something that happened before. You're not in your mind and it's boggled about something else and all this shit and no. You're here right now, living in this present moment. Present. Having a good time, doing what you do. In the present moment. I am present with you guys right now. I'm in the moment. Even if I can talk about something else from the past or something else that has happened, I'm still in this moment right now. More than anything else. Even if I use an example from the past, it's not that, oh my God, I'm back in the past. I'm using that as an example to be present with you guys right now. It is powerful. And that's what more people have to get better at. When you become this type of person, your energy, your presence is magnetic. People want to be around it. Girls want to be around it. Friends want to come your way. People want to have a good time with you. That's just the way it's going to be. Family members want you to go over, etc., etc. Because you have mastered self-mastery. It's about self-mastery. That's what it's about. How can anybody else bet on you in life, want to be with you in life, if you're not self-mastered? And it's not like you have to be self-mastered right now, at this second, at this moment, but like, if you're not even on your way there, if you're not doing what it takes to be that, if you can't be a confident human being, a confident man, a confident woman in the current moment, then how can anybody else bet on you and want to be with you long term? They can't. And they won't. But if you become self-mastered, you're going to walk into places, all eyes on you. Your presence is magnetic. People just look at you and they want to talk to you. They want to be around you. Who is he? Who is she? Oh my God, look at her, bro. You see that girl in the mall? She is magnetic. You're with your boys. And it's like she walks by and it's like, bro, you just see that lawn, bro. You just see that. That's what I'm talking about. For example, same thing with yourself. You walk into a place and it's like you caught this person looking at you, this person looking at you, this person looking at you, this person wants to talk to you, this person says hi. That's what I'm talking about. It's because of self-mastery. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. A lot of consistent individual effort is what it takes. This self-mastery journey, being actually chosen, it takes time. It takes time. Tick, 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 tick. Individual journey. You're not going to do this. You're not going to get any further around anybody else besides yourself. This is an individual journey. When I get around others, when I'm with, if I'm with a friend, if I'm doing that kind of stuff, everything that I am dissolves while I'm around them. I'm not this person around everybody else. I have to not be this, if that makes sense. So if I'm with people all the time, I'm never focused on self. You're always focused on other things. So when you come back to self, if you're with family all the time, if you're with friends all the time, if you're doing all these things all the time, when you come back to self, it is pure failure. You're individually warped. You're individually not on point. You're individually very rookie, not self-mastered. Self-mastery comes from self. It comes from what you do yourself. The books you have read by yourself. Are you going to read a book with your whole family? You're going to read a book with your friends? Do you need this to happen? It's about yourself. It's what you do yourself. It's about the miles you've run yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. David Goggins is David Goggins because of the miles he's run, because of the pull-ups he's done, because of the crazy workouts he's been through. This is how it's done, but it's like people don't want to do that today. It's become so easy to win because if you just do it, you win because nobody else wants to do it. So if you do it, you automatically win. Yeah. Nobody else is doing it. But you are. Therefore, your energy, your presence will be magnetic. Everyone's going to gravitate towards you. You walk out of the damn bus, everyone's coming up to you. The whole crew. Everybody wants to speak to you. Everyone wants to walk by your side and talk to you and be seen with you. In school, people want to walk around and be seen with you. Girls want to take a picture with you at a party and post it on their social media. This is what I'm talking about. This is what will happen. And you got to be careful at the same time. If you get too caught up into the headlights, this happened to me a long time ago. I was around people too much, doing dumb shit too much, and I lived my life before that not that way. And you start doing it too much, you get around people too much, you start to become weak because you start to pick up on traits and habits that everyone else has around you. If you want to be strong, if you want to be tough, if you want to be resilient, if you want to have self-mastery, you have to create your own habits yourself. I do what I do. No one else is on my agenda. Nobody else is on my program. No one else drinks water the way I drink water, eats the way I eat, moves the way I move, exercise the way I exercise, do the things I do. Where is everybody else? I'm the only one doing it. People have tried, people have failed. I am me because of what I've done, because of what this brain has told me to do. It's that simple. That's what, bro, I could be me right now. You're like this, your mind, your brain does everything for you. Everything. And it's like there's like two brains almost, because it's like, it's you, but there's something higher. That's where this chosen dynamic comes from. There's something higher that almost tells your brain what to do. Your brain's brain. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's levels to this consciousness. I can't even really explain it. But I had that higher thing all the time with me. All the time. Not everybody has that. A lot of people is in their weaker brain space all the time. It's like they can never do the higher thing because it's too hard. It's too much. Let me have fun. Let me enjoy. Let me be with friends. I don't like this. Self-mastery. There's nothing better. I don't feel better necessarily when I'm with friends, when I'm doing those things. Sometimes it can be fun. Sure. Sometimes. You don't necessarily feel better though. I don't know. There probably is. But I would need a human being that's in the moment, living in the moment as much as I can to make me feel better than I do when I'm by myself. Bro, everyone that comes, it's like I'm on such a level and have lived such a unique life and have done such unique things and have moved in such a way nobody else has around me, that when someone comes near me or into my life, I automatically feel slower. Like, I automatically feel like this person is attaching themselves to me, and I automatically feel lesser than and not as bright, not as smart. I feel dumbed down when things come around me. Because that's how high I've elevated. There's like the odd person, and it's rare, where I can feel like, yeah, this person has that. Not many. Not many. At all. Not at all. Most things are just, most people are codependent. Most people are that way. They're not self-mastered. They have not spent those 10,000 hours the way you have, in a very unique way. Like, it's just facts. It's what's been done. It's like thinking you can go to the gym and be like me when you have not been in the gym for those 10,000 hours the way I've been at the gym. It ain't gonna happen. You're not even gonna be remotely close. Not even remotely close. It's the facts. The things I've done, you can't take it away from me. And you can't expect to come in my presence and just be on that level, because you're not. You're a rookie. I'm an all-star. This is life. NFL players aren't teenagers. They've been doing it since they were kids, into their teens. Now they're an adult. Now they can qualify for the NFL. On top of that, they have the genetics. They put everything into it, therefore they qualify for that. You're only going to qualify for things that you've done. If you lived your life like an idiot, you're not going to get around someone who has been on this self-mastery journey, like for real been on it. You can't. You're not going to be there. I don't say this to be any kind of way. I say this because it's real. We've done things you haven't. Like days, months, years above. That's just what it is. There's no other way to explain it. This is why when I get around people, there's not many people that really brighten my day as much as I can brighten my own damn day. I'm being 100% serious. I know what it feels like for someone to brighten my day. It feels good. Like, most of that happened, honestly, when I was a teenager. Because I was more closer to the level of others around me and to the girl I was with at the time. Stuff like that can brighten your day. But then you take this path in life, this self-mastery path, and it's like, there's not many individuals who's really for you. That's a big reason I've taken it in the first place, because I realized, wow, like I've seen people's true colors, and it's like, people really ain't with you, bro. Loyalty is almost non-existent. People come and go as they please. They really don't care. And it's like, you're not that way. You're a ride or die type of person. You're going to grow together. You're going to do things together. You're together. But if it's not that, then if you're so far apart, so separate, it's like, you can't do anything with it. You can't do anything with that, with any of those people, in any of those situations. You can't. It's done. It's a wrap. It's toast. It's not going to work. So when you have this magnetic presence, because you were on this self-mastery journey for such a long time, when some female tries to talk to you, and bro, oh man, like she just lived her life like a big old knucklehead, just doing the dumbest shit. She might even be pretty, I don't know. It's just not going to work, not even close. Like, I remember seeing my ex like 3 years later after it ended, and then in the moment, her wanting me back, right? I seen her eyes lit up, so excited to see me. Oh my God, I'm so glad I seen you. And then tries to get back at me and all this stuff, but I'm just looking at her just, literally looking through her like, you haven't changed. If anything, you've gotten a bit worse. And not even in looks, just your soul. Like, no. How about no? You might look good. Great. Your soul disgusts me. And trust me, self-mastered people, real chosen ones, know where other people stand. You can't hide. We know what your soul is like. We know what you're like. You can't hide. Have fun, because you can't. We know where you're at. We know the you've done. You can't hide it. You look and sound like an idiot to us. You're not there. Like, bro, there's like a piece of these people all over the place. Like, they're not themselves. Something is wrong. Something's wrong. They're here, But it's like they're a dodo bird in the brain. How can you take anything like that on, bro? It could be the hottest woman alive in flesh. If you saw her soul, if you know what you're dealing with, ick, yuck, gross. For the simple fact, you cannot mend with this person. You can't connect with this person. It's not special. And I'm going to tell you what. I enjoy special. I love a real special woman. Conservative. Knows who she is. Knows her value. Knows her worth. Conservative. Isn't a dodo bird. Isn't over here with this person. Isn't over here with that person. Isn't over here with this guy. Isn't over here with this group. She knows who she is. Conservative. Very beautiful. That's it. We can work with that. We can work with that. Anything else? No, we can't. Looks do matter. So doesn't your conservative strategy in life. Your innocence. And we also know when your innocence is taken away, you're not really you. Something's wrong. And we can feel it, we can see it, we can sense it. You're not you. You're not focused on us. Because something has bothered you so bad in the past. You're not with us in this magnetic type of way. We have the magnetism. You don't. You don't. And this is what I'm saying. We know. You cannot hide. You can run. You can play your little games. You can laugh. You cannot hide. We see you. We know what you are. Go ahead, run around. It's not going to do anything. Go ahead, play your little game. It's not going to do anything. You're not you. I don't like people who ain't that. I don't like people who's overridden by these crazy spirits. Be who you are with me. Like, there should be innocence felt. There should be this connection where it's like, it's magic. It's a real connection. It's a real human connection. There's no Jezebel. There's no toxic shit. Something isn't bothering her from something a long time ago, and there's a piece of her here and over with this guy and over with that guy, and she's crazy. She's crazy, but she tries to act normal, but you can see it. She ain't normal. She's psycho. Dodo bird. She ain't really here. She ain't here. Like I said, bro, I remember seeing my ex a long time ago. I looked into her eyes. There was nothing there. Just a dumb brain. Just this mush. Pretty frame, pretty person, ruined it all. Just hollow. Nothing there. I'm here. I'm present. How are you? I am present. You? You're not even you. There's something wrong with you. I know it. I can see it. I can smell it. I can feel it. You ain't you. I like people who focus on self. Who is there in the present moment. It is powerful. It is powerful. I don't like drifters. Go and drift all over you want. You come back, you connect with me, I don't feel anything. I feel like I'm talking to a dodo bird. Because you're not present. There's something wrong with you. You're all over the place. We don't even know who you are. How can we connect with you? How can we trust you? We don't. You're too much all over the place. It's because you're not self-mastered. And you're not on your way to it, and you're not serious about it. That's what I'm saying. But when you are, your presence is magnetic. This girl's going to want to take a picture with you at school, at the school dance. They're going to want to dance with you. They're going to want to make it with you. People see you in the mall. They're all looking at you. Who is he? Oh my God. You go to the gym, everyone looking at you, people want to talk to you, people want to come up to you. Everywhere you go. It's because you're present. It's because you're a real human being. But can everybody say that? Absolutely not. And to me, I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I don't like these girls that have all these problems and all this bullshit. I don't like you. You're not even you. How can I deal with you when you're not even you? You're somewhere else. Someone else has a piece of you. I don't want that. Go on for the next year and 2 and 3 of your life and become so dedicated that you have yourself. How about that? And then come to me and we'll see. Until then, get out of my face because you're just a distraction and you're a lost cause. Bye.